I'm committing 7 days to every champion in League of Legends, so I can finally decide on who my main is going to be. This is the first video in this series, so I need to pick someone special to pop my champion cherry. Being brutally honest here, I am a new player. I have played other MOBAs like Smite and Wild Rift, but this venture into League of Legends is new territory for me. So I need to pick a champion that was good in low elo. You know what? Heck, I'm not even level 30 yet, so I can't play ranked. So I'm not even in low elo, I'm in no elo. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call it. Because of playing a lot of Wild Rift, I really want to play a champion who does not exist in that game. And of course they've got to be an utter Giga Chad, which is why I decided to pick Yorick.
I'm just happy to have company.
Yorick the Shepherd of Souls was released in 2011, so he's quite an old champion. You know, some would say he's an OG. He is quite a popular character with a 5.46% pick rate, being the 9th most picked top laner, and he currently stands as an A tier champion in the current meta, so he's pretty good but he's not broken. He has a very unique playstyle which seems simple but definitely requires a lot of understanding because of the requirements, timing and positioning of his abilities, but I picked him for a few reasons. He is a tower smashing god with one of the best split pushes in the game. He spawns minions that fight for him, very unique, very cool. I think in my current level of no elo and being pretty dump and playing hopefully against other dump players, I'm hoping that they will underestimate what Yorick can do and just his potential for mad split pushing, which will allow me to win more games and reach level 30 faster so I can actually play a ranked match and get stuck in a spiral of depression. Finally, he is just a bit of a Giga Chad. And he can summon the Maiden of the Mist, and she's a bit like if your toxic ex-girlfriend died, then haunted you as a ghost and just constantly belittled you at every opportunity.
You retreat like a coward.
What hell is worse than this, Limbo?
Alright, let's get this show on the road. Day 1 was very interesting. I definitely should have spent a bit more time reading up on how Yorick's abilities actually work. They seem simple, but there's a lot of circumstances around them that you really need to know to really optimize his output and damage. Look at that cat outfit, man. What a vibe. What a vibe. So our first game was against a Nasus. I kind of forgot what his abilities were, I can't lie, and I forgot that he has incredible amounts of damn Omnivamp or Physical Vamp or whatever. Thanks to me not paying attention at the jungle and not placing a ward in it, I got destroyed by a Volibear pretty much straight away. Very stupid noob move by myself.
Alas, poor Yorick.
Uh-oh. Volibear! No! No! I can't even lie about it, I had a lot of fun using Yorick's minions, and in particular using Meowrick's minions, the little cats. I was getting pretty involved. Get him, minions! Get him! Get him! Go, my minions! Get him! And after a little bit of while, it did pay off for Nasus. Get him! Oh! We got him good, man. Unfortunately, like I said, I forgot how much physical vamp he has, and I forgot what his ultimate actually does, which led to me getting him on so low health and ultimately failing, and I kind of panicked and was trying to click on him and kept missing, which made it even worse. Very, very embarrassing, this. Ah! Come on! Oh no, oh great. Oh no! I don't really have no idea what Nasus is going to do. I feel like I played Nasus a bit in Wild Rift, I just feel like I forgot what his ultimate does. It makes him bigger and stronger and more health. I don't remember. And that's kind of the problem I'm having here. He's killed twice with ult. Just learn the game. And due to going 6 and 16, this was actually a really quick surrender by our team. I had a lot to learn with Yorick. That doesn't surprise me. Second game was against Teemo. I played against Teemo plenty of times in Wild Rift, and he is very, very frustrating. I knew I was going to be in for a really hard game. And Teemo has the ability that blinds you, which basically means your next attack misses. And I wasn't even attacking him, but this blind meant I kept missing my Q, which was what I was using for last hit, which just made the game really frustrating. Keeps blinding, so I can't get my last shot in. It's very annoying. This laning phase mainly consisted of a back and forth with Teemo. Die, Teemo! A dead Teemo! basically take turns killing each other over and over again. However, they did have an incredible godlike Lee Sin playing jungle, which definitely complicated things. Now, I do just want to quickly say, I hadn't even realised at this point how bad Yorick's early game is until he gets to level 6 and gets the maiden on his back. My experience of playing top lane is from Wild Rift, where I usually play as Renekton, Darius or Set. 3 champions with incredibly strong level 1 and basically they're strong throughout the early stages of the game. So it took me a while to realise that Yorick needs to be played a bit more safely. If you have some advice to help me get better, generally, I'm more than happy to hear it. I actually welcome it. I would just say wait until the video is finished because I do make a lot of adjustments throughout this experience when I actually start focusing on how to get better with Yorick. In this game I did okay. I was the first one to take a tower and I also took all of my towers all the way to their base and then they actually surrendered. So that was a win. Oh my god, this tower's not standing a chance against me, boy. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, I'm smashing them in. Oh, they surrendered. Oh, Teemo was difficult, but back and forth, but I did okay. I got towers in the end. Alright, so day 2. I only had time for the one game, but it went quite well. The jungler was Mordekaiser and he was very aggressive with me, and only me for some reason. However, it didn't really help him or their lane. Ah! I continued to harass with my minions, having a good time. Get him! Get him, boys! Get him, boys! And 2 of Yorick's normal abilities are skill shots. You've got his W, which is essentially a prison, which is excellent for escaping, and it's also great for picking people off, which is what I did here when this misfortune was running away, all cowardly like. Didn't stand a chance. We were on it.
Shall I end your suffering?
Oh, mama! This game I carried, I have to say. I actually managed to get 6 total towers. To be honest, I think the game was quite even till about 25-26 minutes, but the team just didn't know what they were doing. There's clearly no communication, and it just allowed me to literally take so many towers and into their base straight away. Don't care, I just want a tower. Oh, marvelous. Let's trap him. Let's get him, boys. Get him. Get Mordecai. Oh, get this as well. Yeah, straight going. There's only 2 of them dead. Watch that. I don't know what the rest of the team's doing, but being fools. Oh. Oh, why did you do that? Get her. Oh, missed. All right, nice. Grab him. Oh, I got him. And they surrendered because we were absolutely clean house. But it ended with them surrendering and a sick win. And I ended day 2 on a big, big high. Unfortunately, this was not going to last. So after ending day 2 on quite a good win, I was on a high. I was feeling really positive going into day 3, which did not last at all. My first game was against Darius. Very strong early game. I was just too aggressive with him and he absolutely destroyed me. Oh my god, no! Jesus. Again and again, and it was absolute, honestly, brutal hammering. Oh my god. I just didn't learn my lesson at all, and it just really cost me. And then my team surrendered. It was really rough. Second game wasn't great either. Again, Garen really battered me in. I was feeling pretty low at this point, so I asked my friends to jump in to see if we could get a little trio on the go, and this was interesting. So I decided to swap my runes around from Conqueror to allow me to get more money and get more gold, and it was pretty successful. I was doing well in lane. And on top of that, I managed to get the first tower in under 10 minutes. Things were flying. My buddies were over in dual lane. I went over to help them out. I then went back to top lane. I managed to get all of the towers up to their base. Oh, get Garen! Get Garen! Get Garen! Get him!
They're pushing, we can't do
Oh,
much.
yeah. But the jungle and mid were feeding really badly. We were really struggling. All in all, it was really crazy. There was no way I thought we were going to win this. We're going for it. We're going for it. Yes. Why is no one doing this? And at one point, it was me by myself against 5 of them, standing in front of my 2 towers. And that was it. Last stand by me. Ian Yorick on his own. But what happened was absolutely mental.
The damned resist their fate.
Get Yasuo! Get him! Yes! Alright, Lux. There we go. Alright. Yes! Oh! Get up!
I got her.
Don't about to die!
I got you.
Oh my god!
I barely fucking healed you there, man. That was so close.
We're pushing. We're going for the push. We're going for the push.
You literally have 2 health.
About me back. Oh, we did it! We did it!
That last push was
You
insane.
actually won.
Absolute push. Last minute push. Okay, so day 4 did not go particularly well. Firstly, I was against Heimendinger, who crashed my tower, which will be quite important a little bit later on. And then I was against a set and it didn't go well either. And that's when I had a real look at myself. I had a long stare into the abyss for quite some time, thinking about what I was doing wrong. I watched one of my replays back, and that's when I realized a few things. Firstly, I didn't really know how to play Yorick yet. First thing I realized was that the maiden is alive until Yorick dies. I thought she was alive on a timer, which is why I was a bit hesitant to summon her, but no, you might as well get her up straight away. And it's important to always summon her behind you, and that's so she doesn't get utterly destroyed by a champion. And then if she pushes in front of you, you can actually kite around near a tower to get her back behind you, and this is really important because she really increases Yorick's damage output. But that wasn't the biggest issue. The biggest issue for me after watching a lot of my footage back was that my wave management was absolutely horrific and I really needed to sort it out. So I spent 3 hours watching videos about how to play as Yorick and how to actually manage a wave, including things like how to freeze a wave and how to crash a wave. I also had to bear in mind that Yorick has a weak level 1 to 5 until he gets a maiden at level 6. And the best thing to do with Yorick is just last hit the minions. Don't even engage, don't fight, just last hit the minions, get some gold behind your back. Try and save up for your first item and reach level 6 before you actually start engaging. And that was the end of day 4. I just needed to work on this. So day 5, it was time to put what I'd learned about Yorick and wave management into practice. And my first game was against a Darius. And I got absolutely slapped last time I faced a Darius. But this time I held my minions just off my tower in the early game, which allowed for me to actually kill a Darius. And then when I was helping out mid, they just surrendered very quickly. Oh, they surrendered.
Ah, that's okay.
I'll take that as a win. Next game was against Kennen, and he did get the better of me early on. However, my minions were the MVP and they were there to swoop him up. Oh, he's got us. Come on, kill him. Oh, I got him.
How are you doing?
I'm okay, we're 1 for 1, but... I then went to Rome to help mid and noticed a Rengar attacking the Void Grubs. So I just had to deal with him. Hello, Rengar.
You are to die.
Oh, then he get his Rengar. Rengar's almost dead. Oh, I just killed Rengar. That's hilarious. And then I was back in my own lane, ruining this Kenen's day. I caught him with a cheeky W and it was all over.
This is what we're here for!
And he just kept staying too close to me. He was always within my W, and Kennen is so squishy, he just kept paying for it.
Die with me, brothers.
Oh my god, that was Kennen again. Yes! Oh my god. Oh, this game turns me on too much. In this game I was involved in taking all 3 front towers, but despite me playing really well, I just couldn't carry the team and ended up in a surrender. In the final game of day 5, I was against a Wukong, and he was really good at managing his wave, which meant I couldn't really get ahead, but I still managed to take both my towers and pull off this saucy double kill from a 2v1 situation. Oh my god. Yes! Oh my god, get him. You're pretty darn good there. Now before I get into day 6, I just want to say thanks for watching the video so far, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. It'll encourage me to keep on making these videos. And also, just after I finish this challenge, I hit rank 30, so I can now play ranked matches and get smashed. Who should I use for top lane? Let me know who you think in the comments down below. So day 6 started with me up against an Olm, and as you saw at the start of the video, he pushed too hard and he just didn't respect Yorick's dual prison. And he didn't learn the first time, it literally happened again. Straight away. Oh! Oh bugger. Does not respect Yorick at all. Sadly, we played most of this game with an AFK jungler, which meant we didn't stand a chance and we surrendered. Jungle quit after 10 minutes. So, in the next game, I didn't have as great of a laning phase or get as many kills, but I still managed to smash plenty of towers. And honestly, I just kept watching the map because there seemed to be a lot of fights in mid every 2 minutes. And it was always 2v2, 3v3, and basically, they all just kept dying, both teams. And I was like, I'm not getting involved in that. I ain't got time for that. I'm here to smash towers. So I just waited. So as soon as I saw the next fight, I just used my teleport to get to my minions, which were near their base. And I was able to smash all the way through to their center tower. The game ended up in a bit of a free-for-all, it did. But we did get it in the end. Ho ho, mama. Good win. Good win. That Yone was good in their team, but we got them. We got them. And I think honestly watching this footage back I can say biggest improvements I've made with Yorick is just playing safe in lane and then just split pushing, and honestly it seems to be such a easy and effective way to win games as long as you don't get too far behind. Okay, so day 7, the final day, it was a Sunday. And this meant I had a lot of free time and I actually ended up playing for about 5 hours. Yes, I am already addicted to this game. In one of the games, I don't think I've ever destroyed someone as much as I did here. I was actually starting to feel bad for the player using Malphite here. Oh, Malphite, I got you, bitch. Ho ho! He just didn't stand a chance against Yorick and his ghouls, and I just killed him again, and again, and as the match kept going on, he just never stood a chance and just didn't flee, try to engage, it just didn't work for him. Despite me having a pretty good performance here, it was just another surrender. Although I was making massive improvements to my play, I just have so much to learn, and most of the time even when I did well, I wasn't applying enough pressure to carry the game. Watching back the footage, it is a little bit frustrating, but it's just a learning process, right guys? These games are so complicated, you just gotta take your time and try and get better every single time. My final game of this match was against a Yone, someone who, when I played him in Wild Rift, seen him in Wild Rift, he's always been broke and always collapsed people. I'd never faced him with the Yorick, so this was very new, but there's actually a considerable amount of back and forth between us. So I want to take this chance to say, how do I feel about Yorick after 7 days? I think he's a unique champion, but I would definitely recommend him to new players. He's really fun to play, and me, a newbie, he felt pretty easy to learn and play, especially compared to other champions I've played. Purely because of how safe you can play with him if you just sit around your tower and you get your wave management right. However, you do have to bear in mind that Yorick is a split pusher. Towards the end of the game, he isn't really a tank, can help out massively in team fights, and when you build lethality on him, his Q does so much damage you can literally two-shot nearly every ADC. But if you're playing as Yorick, you've got to be focused on the objectives. The only downside to Yorick I would say is that he has a very weak early phase, which means in games which are not even low elo, they're no elo, games can be decided within 10 minutes, and if you've got a mid who's getting absolutely destroyed, or in bot lane they're getting absolutely clapped silly, you can't really help in that way. All you can do is stay in your lane, farm and focus on pushing that tower, and it just means that if your team is terrible, it makes it really difficult for you to scale and get to your high level. But despite that, honestly, I have loved playing with him so much, and I really look forward to taking him into ranked games in the future. After watching this, if you want to play with me, just give me an ad, pop me a message on League. It's Platbro4868.